we're back. This is my second take of this video because I ran out of space making this one. Can't believe I ran out of space. So going through the topics for a second time of what I was talking about before I ran out of space, was so. My future plans for this channel. My future plans for this channel are to hopefully upload semi-consistently. And that's really it. Like I said, I believe in my last video, I don't make scripts for these. At least maybe not yet. I want to maybe take this into a gaming YouTube channel. But right now YouTube is just a side hustle, I guess you could call it. I don't know. But I don't have mainly any like big plans for this channel to go anywhere. At least not yet. Maybe in the future, possible future. But I don't think I'm not currently able to take this in any particular direction. Since right now I'm only making this video right here in my room. Hold on. Let me try it in a better way. Hold on. Sorry if this spin or show of my room is bad. But this is my room and my current setup. But yeah, that's currently with my only lighting being a ceiling fan light in my room, and with a fan right now, which is probably the background noise you are hearing in this video, and probably my last one. But I don't have, and so I can't get a job currently, or maybe I can. I'm a freshman in high school right now. I am 15. So I could go work at McDonald's. But other than that, I don't really have any main sources of income. Like, I probably, if that surprises you that I'm a freshman, that's not a surprise to me. Maybe you guessed that I was a freshman in high school, or at least I look young, but I don't think it's that visible, like, from this distance from the camera, but I have a mustache right here and I don't know if it's visible on camera, but I have some hair growing in right here. But, yeah. Another thing that I want to talk about in this video is how I'm doing in school right now. So, like I said, I was a freshman. I would consider myself like a lot of people have told me that I am smart or at least mature for my age. Like maybe with the topics I talk about in future videos, or like how I talk now, you could probably guess that I don't really act my age. I'm not crazy bouncing off the walls. Maybe that's the description of freshman. I don't know. Some people have called me a social butterfly, in a way. Like I'm one of those few people who's able to hop from group to group to group to group. Like I only have one true friend really at the moment. His name is Jax. He's subscribed to this channel currently. Don't know if he watches my videos or not, but other than that, I have a bunch of semi-friends. I call them Merryweather friends. Don't ask me why. I can't remember. But I get from group to group to group. I'm now people have called me a social butterfly and a fun guy, but I'm like very introverted. I don't like human interaction. Like random person like comes up to me and says, "How you doing?" I'm like, in my mind, of course, I'm like, "Please stop talking to me." But uh, yeah, I'm. People would call me a social butterfly. I probably would be more of a social butterfly if I applied myself more, or had more self confidence. Like I feel like I people have said I'm charismatic before, like, and I would say I'm decently looking. Like at least I'm not the worst looking, but I'm not the best looking either. Uh, but yeah, I'm also not a straight A student, even though many people would who know me say I'm quite smart or intellectual. Um, but I'm not a straight A student. I'm not a straight B student. I'm a C and D student. Um, but for the main reason being, I am a big procrastinator. Like, God, I put stuff off to the very end. I'd rather do stuff that's fun to me and uh, things like that. Um, but so my main activities in like school and oh wait no, forgot to say there's a class there's a class I'm taking. Like I'm failing a class right now. It's an AP class, or for those of you who don't know, a college level course. And it's for those of you wondering, it's human geography, AP human geography. And I'm failing because I don't like the work. I don't like doing work. I'd be a lot better in school if I like actually did the work. But as I say, I'm not that worried about my school grades because as I say in the last video, um, I don't have plans to go to college. I plan to live on the road and be a streamer and a game developer. Uh, but I don't I don't really care about school at the moment. So my like my favorite class is ROTC. The branch of ROTC that my school is in is Air Force. So technically AFJ ROTC, Air Force Junior ROTC. I forget what the ROTC means. But the school that I go to currently is it has 3 floors, which may make you think that I am a rich kid, but as you could probably tell by my room that I showed earlier, and if I were to ever post a house tour, maybe you would see that I am not rich. Probably we could probably consider ourselves like maybe low middle class, middle class. I don't know. Maybe poor. I don't know. Uh, I always received free lunch in school, so I guess that says something. Um, but yeah. So I love ROTC. It's like my favorite course. Like chief and major, the teachers of it, they're great guys. Best teachers I've had so far. Um, and I also do I'm quite active in after school activities. Uh, like I do like my ROTC course offers drill, marksmanship, LG, rocketry, raiders, stellars, stellar X explorers. Drill, drill raiders, stellar X, rocketry. LG. Fancy drill, or exhibition drill. I think that's it. I don't know. Oh, there's color guard, which is also another thing of drill. For those of you who don't know, I do most of those except raiders and marksmanship. Raiders because I weigh 250 and am nowhere near physically active, and so I might do that later on in my school years. And marksmanship because I'm not that good at aiming. Well, I did do marksmanship for a bit, but I wasn't good enough to make it to competitions. I've been to drill competitions. I've been to 2, and in Stellar X Explorers, my team made it to semifinals. So that was great. We did absolutely horrible in semifinals. But everybody did horrible in semifinals. The average was a 30 out of 100 score. Oh right, there's, what is it? Sorry, it just came to me. Another program I forgot about was the academic program. I think JLab. I think that's what it's called. But it's basically like math. Whatever. I don't know. The activity where smart kids would go to competitions and stuff and do math, trivia, and stuff like that competitively. That one. In case of those of you who do not believe I'm in ROTC, I don't know if I'm allowed to show my uniform on camera, but I guess I can show. This right here is a thing you get for doing rocketry in ROTC, or at least Air Force as far as I know. But, so that's a proof that I've done rocketry before. And I have a medallion for Stellar X. Let me see if I can. Fine. I'm trying to get it open. How did I open this before? Here we go. Yeah. But yeah, that's you get this this is I believe in military they were called challenge medallions. Only the like most active members / captains of teams got this. I'm not a captain. I was not a captain of the team, but I helped a tremendous amount, particularly how our captain wasn't there our first round of our competition, and so I led the first round, and apparently I did amazing according to everybody else. I didn't think I was doing that good, but apparently we did do pretty good. Let me put that back in. But yeah, so sorry, I like this being in the middle. Come on. Yeah. There it is. I think I'm allowed to show. Hold on, let me show my service coat. Hold on, let me go ahead and. Is this good? Yeah, that's good. So, I I'm about to show what's called a service coat. For those of you who don't know, but here is my service coat. So right here being my rank, which is rank 4, I forget what it's called. This being my name tag. This show is recognition. This is called a cord. You get cords for being in after school programs and stuff. There's one for color guard and like marksmanship. There's special ones for captains of or leaders of the programs. And this is the drill cord. This right here is my ribbon rack, which you can't see, but there are things called leaves on there. Oh, I'm missing a ribbon. I'll have to get that fixed soon. But I have a total of 24 ribbons, which for a not individual ones, but tallied up completely, I have a total of 24 ribbons, which is actually amazing for a freshman, so I guess that's cool. And the rocketry thing, this thing, would go like right here on my uniform. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. But, but yeah, that was fun. Oh. Sorry, I just moved my fan to blow at me to push air in my direction. But yeah. So I'm in a lot of after school activities, like I think I was saying before. One of them being D&D. Here's a little D20 or 20-sided die. It's pretty cool. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and roll it and let's see. I took a picture of myself. But so and a 6. I hope that showed. In case it, I don't know. Filming with the phone is awkward, but yeah. Let me roll again and see why. 16. Well, not the best of luck, but I also did actual color guard for a bit. Like, not color guard and drill, but color guard, like, flags and stuff. Like, for, like, if you ever see a band performance, like, on-field band performance, you might see people with, like, flags or, like, rifles or, like, swords, which are called sabers in color guard. There's also something called swing flags, which is basically 2 flags with short handles that basically the entire handle is supposed to be like the length of your palm. And they're a bit hard to get, but they look cool. But if you ever like go to like a football game or something like that, like a high school football game, you might see like during like halftime, I think, when people like come onto the field and start performing and stuff, and you see people with like flags and rifles and stuff, those are color guard members. Now there's 2 different kinds of color guard, which is winter guard and color guard. Winter guard is performed during the winter months when football isn't going on. And is when the color guard itself just does its own performance. There are competitions for color guard, and in fact, believe it or not, there's actually competition for band performances, like the shows at halftime that like the band comes out and does. Like that is for competition and stuff, most of the time at least. But yeah. Now we've reached the 20-minute mark, which I don't know means if I should stop or not. And so if you do happen upon this video by chance, or are, I don't know, if you do happen upon this video and you've reached the end, welcome, thank you, please comment, or like, leave a comment maybe if there's something you want me to talk about. Please, no dramas. Like, did you hear like insert YouTuber / streamer here? Did with insert / streamer / YouTuber here, or whatever. I don't want to talk about those, maybe just not yet. But if there's like something you have a topic of interest in and want me to talk about, like my take on the perception of time, or how I look at reality-ish. But if there's anything you want me to like talk about myself, or any like subject or matter you want my opinion of, post it in the comments. But other than that, this has been my second official video, and if you did make it to the end, again, thank you, and possibly consider liking and subscribing. So have a nice one.